Hi, guys. All right, I am live. For those of you that know and follow me on Instagram, you were notified on Instagram that I was going to be live. Exactly right now, you should be getting an email in your inbox that I am live announcing exactly what I'm announcing in this live. I'm going to wait for some people to join. But for those of you that are watching the replay, hi, Angel. Hi, Keith. Hi, Terry. For those of you that are watching the replay, I am going to, just like I always do in all of my lives, so you can get the good details, because in lives I have to wait for people to join, obviously. I am going to post below in the comment section when this video actually starts, so you can start getting that advice and know exactly what we're going to announce today. All right. Hi, guys. Hi, Hector. Thank you so much. I never get sick of people calling me beautiful. um, um, Sorry, Twan, I'm engaged. That won't happen. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Raw. Hi, Lamar's. Nice to see you here. Moham. Hi, guys. I'm happy. I'm assuming you guys can hear me, so that's a good thing. Hi, Daniel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you always for your comments on my YouTube channel and your support. I remember you guys. Nico, hi there. Kevin. Hi, Vincent. Oh, God, I love doing lives. I just really do, because I love just interacting with people. You know, sometimes people always ask me, like, Apollonia, why do you still coach one-on-one instead of just doing products like every other coach? And I'm like, because I'm a coach. That's what I do, and this is what I love. So because of that, we're talking about 3 things today that I want to bring up. And one of them is at the very end. That's a very special thing that I'm offering for you guys here on this live today. So please stay until the end of this live, because this is something that I never really do. I only do it once in a while when I can, because it's very hard for me to do, and I'm going to explain why. Hi, Inspired One. Good morning. I love that channel name, and I remember that channel name because of some of your comments, and it sticks out. I love that. Hi there, Chris. Hi, someone. All right, perfect. Hi, Lucas. All right, guys. So everybody can hear me, and I'm so happy to be live. If this is your first time joining me on a live, please put first in the comments, because I want to see how many first-time live viewers that we have on my channel, and make sure that you guys are, wow, we got a lot of first-time live viewers. Wow, I'm blown away. This is insane. Okay, guys, you just upped the ante for me to give you some great you-know-what today. So one of the biggest things I want to discuss before we get started on some of the advice, because I was really taken back by something on my blog this morning, actually, and I had no idea what I was really going to talk about in my live, because I have so much to always feed you guys with great content, that I knew that something would come up. And something came up on my blog today that I know so many of you men actually go through or think about or have been there. And I want to actually bring this to fruition, and I actually want to talk about it with you on the live. And I know almost all of you can relate to this, and it's going to help you. Thank you, Levy, so much. I'm so happy I've helped change you into hopefully the best person that you can be. And I have no doubt that you are. Thank you so much. I love you too. All right. So with that said, the LA, if you are in the LA area or in California, even if you're in Sacramento or San Diego or San Francisco for that matter, excuse me, September 14th, I'm having a boot camp, and this is the first time I'm announcing it live. And I've already had about 15 tickets already sold without me announcing it. So please, guys, if you are interested in going to this boot camp, this is about how to attract women, how to pick up women, how to talk to women, the brain of a woman, that literally you will be 5 steps ahead of every other guy after you attend this boot camp. This boot camp has remarkable, remarkable things. And I really want you guys to take advantage of it. The boot camp is about a 4-hour-long boot camp with me, one-on-one training. We do a lot of activities. It's like nothing you've seen before. It's nothing I've done in products, nothing I've done in my videos. I really go down from step by step in regards to mindset, attracting women, understanding how to pass ship tests, understanding how to communicate better and effectively with women, or if you're in a relationship. This is for a guy that's dating, and this is for a guy that is in a relationship. You're both going to get a lot out of it. And in the LA boot camp, I have someone special that's coming along with me. His name is Dan Silverman, and he is actually a friend of mine here in Miami area. And he is actually I like to call an authentic pickup artist, right? So a lot of you know that I am not really big on you guys getting those exact lines and coming like approaching a woman and being like machine and mechanical, and I have to have this exact line. I teach you the authentic way to pick up women and really push your energy out there to really attract it, and what that's all about. And I have someone that's going to be joining me in this boot camp, and that's him, that Dan Silverman. So not only are you going to get something with me, but you're also going to be trained one-on-one with the pickup artist. And we're also going to have something for you guys as well after the boot camp for you to roll in one-on-one time with me, spending a day with me and Dan, and going out there and talking to women. So if you are interested, and if you are in the LA area, the boot camp is in the link in here. In the chat box. And at the end, I'm also going to put in the form if you are interested in, actually, I should do it now. If you are interested in pickup, please click this link. And if you click the link, I believe it's just going to open up in a new tab for you. So don't worry, you can still watch the live. So you have it in there. So this is to apply for the pickup one-on-one with Dan and I and spend a day or two with us. And then also the boot camp tickets are in there in LA. They're going to go fast, guys. And I cannot, all the information that you need is in there. I don't want to bore you with exactly what's going to be there. I know I can't bore you, but with that said, I really, really encourage you guys to plan this out, because you have to invest in yourself in order to get results. And this is the way that you're going to do it. I can guarantee you. All right. With that said, I saw a lot of comments in here really quickly about New York. I had to cancel the New York boot camp because of something that came up with my family, but everything is fine now. I will be rescheduling that boot camp in New York very, very soon. I'm not too sure right now exactly which date, because I have a lot of traveling coming up in regards to in September. So maybe I'm going to try to fit it in before the end of the year. And when I do, you will be the first to know. In regards to Europe boot camp, I have a boot camp that's coming out in Europe, and you guys will be notified for that as well, because I have a lot of people there, and I also kind of part-time live in Europe, as some of you may know. So that will be great. So let's get started. One of the things that I wanted to talk about before I give you guys my special that I'm doing for every single one of you that I know you guys are going to be blown away. Someone, I just saw something, Curtis, can you record the boot camp and sell it? I actually might be doing that. So stay tuned. I already actually have it recorded. I just haven't, to be honest, I just haven't figured out if I want it to be private and only in attendance of other people. So I might do a survey survey my audience and see what they want. So moving on. Bruce, there is a schedule. It's just not up on the site yet on my link. In regards to that, you'll see the cities on the link if you go to that boot camp, and it's just going to show LA right now. The schedule for the boot camps will be live on my website and on this page within the next, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks. All right, now moving on. All right, so this morning I received a comment on my blog, and I thought I have to talk about this on my live today. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this on the live today is because I know so many of you guys can relate to this, and it's something that not a lot of people have been really talking about. And I know I talk a lot about it in my mindset activities, in my mindset videos, my workshops, my friend zone product, and my confidence videos on YouTube. And I wanted to really share this with everybody today on the live because it's so, so important. Now, here it is. So it says, hi, Apollonia. I enjoy reading your blogs, but for me, they are like science fiction. It's unfortunate for him. The only way, and you'll see why, the only way I could ever experience any form of intimacy would be to pay for it. And I'm not that sort of person. I have no problem talking to women, but have never expressed a sexual romantic interest in a woman or asked a woman out because rejection would always be guaranteed. Guys, listen to this. I've never expressed sexual romantic interest in a woman or asked a woman out because rejection would always be guaranteed. Guys, in the comment, what is wrong here? What is he doing to himself in this particular moment? I want to see if anybody can really tell me what's going on, and I'm testing you guys to see who's watching my videos. What's going on here? Never expressed a sexual interest in a woman or asked a woman out because rejection would always be guaranteed. Exactly, Nelson. Mindset. Lack of belief, the end of result. Exactly. Negative language. Damn, you guys are good. Self-talk. Exactly. Here we go. This is it. Self-limiting beliefs. Negative. Exactly, you guys. Lack of mindset. Say rejection is likely. Exactly. Setting himself up to fail. You guys are great. Okay, awesome. All right, now we can all relate to this, right? It can always be like it doesn't even have to be with regards to women. It could be maybe like, I don't want to have this conversation with my boss for a raise because maybe I feel like I'm not worthy enough, or maybe I'm not working hard enough, or I do believe it. And oh, I love that. First Impact said defeated himself first. That is so good. DJ said law of attraction. Exactly. I really like this. Defeated himself first. Exactly. So let me go on now that we've got this. But no matter how hard I wish I could be of interest to women, here's the thing. Now he's contradicting himself. But no matter how hard I wish I could be of interest to women, there is no how hard, because he is actually his own worst enemy in this situation, right? So I'm going to go into this a little bit step by step. And then the last thing he says is, I can't be, and so just have to accept that I'll always be a friend and never a boyfriend or more. So as you guys know, this really hit home for me. This like really was like in my heart. I was like, wow, there's so many men that I know can relate to this at one time of their life. And I've coached men that have been in my program and done like several coaching sessions with me to get them out of this fixed mindset. Okay. And one of the biggest things I want you to understand, okay, is that we are the drivers of our own life. Okay. And this could be looked at in any way. And if we believe something, we will get that desired result. Okay. And a lot of times when we experience a breakup, we experience a loss of attraction, or girl not liking us, or something happen in our in our family, or with in general with our relationship, we start to deflect and we start to place blame on something else instead of truly doing the work. It's kind of like this, and a lot of people can probably relate. As an entrepreneur, or as someone that has tried to work really hard and get in the career that you have right now, both are similar, let's just say. Now, this wasn't just handed to you on a silver platter. You could have never been an entrepreneur, or you could have never been that guy to have that job if you were that guy that said, I'm not worthy of this job. They're never going to hire me. I can never start my own business. I can never get this because every time that I try, I'm not going to succeed. Okay, if you say this, it's going to be happening. So this is why we attach, and this is what I talk about in a lot of my videos, as some of you know, we attach someone else's expectations or their results of rejection to our validation, right? So if they reject us, it validates our worthiness. Wrong. And this is what's happening. So let's take this back. Can anybody relate to this situation? I want to see it in the comments. Say yes in the comments if you've been there, if you've related, if you've thought about it, because I know this is really, really common. And I want to hear from you guys. Have you related to this at all before? Jay says yes. Yes. Yep, James, your worth does not depend on someone else. Mindset is key. Bad decisions are most from insecurities. Exactly. So a lot of times, and this is what I do in my boot camp, I dissect the mindset that gives you that mindset because of an insecurity, because we're not getting to the root of that problem. So Thomas says, I'm there now. Well, Thomas, what we have to do is really, if you're thinking that every woman's going to reject you, where do you not feel confident in your life? Let's just say it's body image, okay? It's not that you're working to lose weight and get muscular so women can attract you. You're working out and getting muscular so you can feel more confident about yourself. So the first question I want you to ask yourself and write down on a piece of paper is, where do I lack? What do I lack in my life? Where do I want to be better in my life? Because this is where the inner confidence comes from. This is where you get sustainable results with women. Awesome. There's so many people saying yes. That's why I was so drawn to talk about this on today's live. And I'm so happy that you guys understand this, because it's something that a lot of men go through, and just people in general. And one thing here that I want to finish it off with, and then I'm going to go into talking about what my special is that I have to offer you guys, is he contradicts himself. And he says that he's never expects sexual romantic interest in a woman or asked a woman out because rejection would always be guaranteed. So Other guys at least have the potential to attract women on a romantic sexual level, but no matter how hard, I wish I could be of interest to women. So what happens here is I don't know the how hard because I've been in this industry long enough to know that there's no how hard, right? Because how hard does not mean that you approach 100 women and then get good at it. If you think like this, right? If you think like this, if you don't think like this, then approach the women and you'll get good at it. But if you think like this, what happens is you have to figure out the why behind why you're thinking about this. Because if you, as a woman myself, if he was to approach me, I can sense that negative energy just through a comment. Imagine if he was in front of me. I can sense a lack of integrity, this lack of self-worth, the lack of self-confidence. So what happens here is your mindset is the driver of all your emotions. Your mindset is the driver of all your energy. Because if I wasn't confident enough to give you guys information, to give you guys feedback, I wouldn't even be able to get on this live and talk to you the way that I'm talking to you right now. So here's the thing, guys, is I really want you to, this is what I want you to take away from this is if and when you get into this type of mindset, instead of deflecting and blaming someone else, I want you to turn within and ask yourself, what can I do better in my life? Am I choosing the wrong women? Am I lacking confidence? How am I having negative belief systems in my life right now? Those are the things that you focus on, because if we deflect and blame other people, we're never going to grow in life, and we're never going to get that freaking high quality woman that a lot of men are asking for, because those are the ones that are asking for men like that. And I talk about that in a lot of my videos too. And I talk about that in my boot camp. So come to LA and we'll be talking about that. All right. So I saw something come through here. Let me just get to your question. Let's see. Nicholas, thank you for that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. So all I want women for is sex. How can I change that? Okay, so that's actually a great question, Nicholas. So there is something called an avoidant attachment style. So sometimes I believe in, it's 50-50 for me. I believe in like how you were raised, but I also believe in the relationships that we've experienced, because I've had clients that were raised amazing and had great parents that came from 40-year marriages, but then can't really find a great relationship. And it all depends on what we've been through in life. So here's the thing is, like, if it's okay, you can't live to status quo. If you don't want a relationship and you just want to have fun, live your life, and that might change afterwards. Don't think that you have to be in a relationship. But if you do want a relationship, but then say that you're just having sex with women and you just can't find anybody that you want, then I would really pursue you to look into the avoidant attachment style and figure out why. Typically when that happens, it's because of something that's going on in your life in regards to the past, right? That we're hanging on to. We're not ready to be open with someone. We can't be vulnerable. We're scared to express our feelings. We're scared to get hurt. So typically it comes from a fear mindset when that does happen. Also too, there's another thing that happens is high expectations, right? So we go into things looking and pointing out women's flaws, and we're like, oh, her eyelash is off, so I don't like her. And we become more picky, but this is a defense mechanism to really protect you from an underlying fear. So I would really encourage you to look at that. I hope that helps you. Thanks for your question. All right, guys. Now, let's get into what I was talking about here and why we're doing this live today, because I have something special for you. So as you guys know, I am going to be in LA in September, and when I'm traveling in LA, I'm actually going to be creating a lot of videos in regards to inspiration, in regards to mindset, motivation, really give you actual things that you can do on this channel to change and to engage in just basically everything that you want and getting the best results with everything in life, not only women in your relationships, but really understanding the process of happiness. And I'm going to be doing that now. And I'm going to LA to create a lot of content, to do a lot of interviews with people that you might know. And I can't wait to show you guys this. So in that time, I'm going to have to take a break from coaching, and there's going to be a lag time in my coaching. With that said, I was able to take a week next week and just schedule out a bunch of coaching and give you guys that time one-on-one with me, because I want to have that with you. Also too, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want people that can't really somewhat afford a coaching session at this moment, because I know they are pricey, because it's value to my time. and honestly, it's not that pricey, to be honest, compared to a lot of things out there. But I really do this for you guys from the bottom of my heart, for those of you that can't afford a coaching session right now, or I want to do this too because I want to give you that time, since I'm going to be in LA in September. So with that said, I'm having 20% off of my coaching. 20% off of my coaching. My 30-minute or my hour, you can choose which one you like. I'm going to put the links here in the chat box. So if you are wanting to get coached, never have been coached, or have been coached, this is your time to buy your 20% off coaching, because we're having that as a special, and it's only for 72 hours that I'm doing this for. That's all I can do. Okay. I want you guys to understand that this takes some time for me to really plan out, because it's not that easy to be able to have the amount of coaching that I have, and then on top of that, have discounts. So that's why I wanted to do it, and I had to plan this out, because it really means the world to me if I can help you guys as much as possible. Look on my page, on my Instagram. You'll see a bunch of testimonials if you've never coached with me before. I have testimonials from my coaching like no other. I've had people come from other coaches and were like blown away, because this is a message that I also shared on Instagram this week. It's really important that we educate ourselves on the right type of coach, and it's also important that we feed ourselves with positive content that's out there. And I really, really want you guys to really self-examine that part if you want to hire a coach. So with that said, if you're watching the replay too, the coaching links will be in the comments and they'll be good for the next 72 hours. So that's until Tuesday of this week. And thank you so much. You're a great coach. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Urizen, I believe that's this. I've been ghosted twice by the same girl. Says she's not ready to date, but still keeps tabs on me through social media. I really like her. What can I do? All right. Well, what you can do is stop really liking her. Anybody shocked by my answer? So if a girl's ghosted you twice, it means that she does not have the same as you do. You're putting her on a pedestal, basically, and you're giving her the energy, and you're pursuing, but you're over pursuing. Okay. And this is what women don't like, is the over pursue. If a girl was clear with her intentions that she's not interested in a relationship right now, or she's not ready to date, it's because you came in with the intention that you wanted something more before she even wanted something more. Right. So with that said, I want you to really take a step back. And I really want you to just be very cautious of this girl and why you like her. Are you fixated on, here's the thing, is like, this is what really confuses me sometimes, is why are we, and I've been there before, guys, so don't worry. Why are we pursuing someone that does not want to be pursued by us? It's like, but then we say, well, she would be this perfect girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Like, why? Why would she be this great girlfriend? Or why do you like her even more if she doesn't even give you the time of day, if she's ghost you? That's really the thing. So give her space, back away, show your status, continue to date other women if they come into play, and show her that you've basically somewhat lost attraction. If you've lost attraction for her and she's had that little piece of attraction towards you, she will come back when she notices that you lost attraction for her. But when she does, I challenge you to really look at this girl and be like, is this really a girl that I want? Because typically what will happen is you have to keep that and maintain that mystery component in the attraction phase. And it's kind of like, it's a balance of inauthenticity. So it's not authentic. So it's like, what do you want to do? So at that point, I think you can get your answer. But right now, it's just back away and let her come to you. And don't fixate your mind on getting this girl right now. What you have to do is fixate your mind on other things, and then she'll slowly come back to you. I can guarantee it. Watch. All right, guys. So with that said, how are you so smart about relationships? Okay, so I'm going to be shooting a video in LA about my story. I can't wait for you guys to actually see this. I'm actually going to be shooting it in front of my house that I was raised in as a little girl in Oakland, California. am really excited about that video. That's going to be so amazing. But anyways, so with that said, short synopsis of that, I interviewed a lot of men. I studied, I went to school, I got my ICF coaching certification, which is the hardest certification in regards to coaches. It's the International Coaching Federation certificate. And that's the big coaching degree. So anyways, with that said, I did that. And also just, it was something inherited to me at a young age. Like at the age of 8 years old, I was sneaking in headphones and literally listening to relationships and reading books about relationships at 8 years old. My mom thought I was like, something was wrong with me. But it was just something it's calling ever since I was younger. So I hope that sums it up a little bit. All right, guys. So with that said, I want you to take advantage of my offer today. I'm having 30% off of 20% off of coaching, 30 minutes and 1 hour. I put that link in the description box here in the comments. I'm going to put them here again. I'm so happy that you guys have enjoyed this live and have been here on this live. And I had a lot of first-time viewers on my live. Typically, I do some Q&As on the live. I have 2 minutes left, and I'm going to do some Q&As. I'm just linking the 20% off coaching links to purchase your coaching session. Once I receive your purchase, I follow up with you within 24 hours, and you will be notified what time we will speak, and you will also get to choose which time we speak to make sure it works with your schedule. I'm also going to link the bootcamp for LA. These tickets are going to go fast, guys, and I only have a limited amount of space. So if you're in California and you're thinking about it, you need to do it now. Because this boot camp is literally amazing, and I have a special guest coming with me. All right, guys. So I'm going to take some of your questions here. I'm going to go up in the comments section. Okay, so how do I separate? I love this, Tim. How do I separate money from my future relationships and keep it out of my relationship until I get more involved with them? Okay, here's the thing. I don't know what your love language is, Tim, but there's a love language typically that a lot of men have, and it's gift giving. And you got to set the tone and you got to set the element with a woman when this happens, when you start dating her, right? You can take her out to dinner if you can. You don't want to do things that are over your budget and book like a Bali trip and you guys have been just dating for a month. You want to really get to know this woman. So a step-by-step process is by courting her slowly, but also courting her desire to basically your budget, right? A woman should also too, and I have a lot of coaches that I work with that coach with women, and women should offer every once in a while. And I know this can be a sensitive subject, but let's be honest, guys, like I'm not going to give you the BS. This is what women want, and it's a part of a masculine presence, right? So the way you set those two things apart is you have to really look at her intentions and her best intentions. If you're asking that question, you typically have probably make a good living for yourself, right? So we also got to see what type of woman that we're dating, right? Because there are women out there that, want the finer things in life, and they look for a man that can provide that for them. But there are also women that like the finer things in life, but make the money to be able to provide that for themselves, So what I'm saying, is there's women do exist. So what you have to do is get good at scaling those women in the beginning. And that's why I say pace yourself through this dating process, because this is what you find out. Once you find that woman that you think that has that, start pursuing her little by little, taking that time. And also when you do commit, when you get her intrigued, she's starting to initiate, she wants to be with you, she has the what are we talk, things like that. Like when she starts to bring that up, now you talk about what your future is. So because of the fact that women in their feminine are going to bring up typically, so what are we? You're going to pursue them to show them what ideally it is that you want from her. And if a relationship, topic comes into play, you're going to say, yeah, I'm open to having a relationship. You're not going to be this guy that's like, oh no, I'm just messing around, especially if you want that relationship. So with that said, she's going to initiate this. When she initiates this, have the conversation about money right from the beginning. So let me tell you, you're not going to be like, oh, so I make this much money. No, that's not what I'm saying. When she initiates a relationship, or when you guys start talking about the future in relationships, because if things are going great and the way that they should be, then these type of conversations come into play. When they're not going the way that they should be, these conversations don't come into play. The relationship talks, the future talks, what the both of you desire. Do you want kids in the future? Do you believe in marriage? Stuff like that, right? This is when the finances come into play. You can say something like, yeah, I make a pretty good living for myself, but I also want a woman that does the same. Like, what is your future goals? What do you think about that? You know what I do love too? I love when a woman can just plan a date for me and surprise me. This is how men lead, by planting these ideas. You're not going to directly say, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's aggressive. Okay. But you want to be assertive in your demeanor. And that's how you do it, is you plant ideas and make it feel like it's hers. All right. I hope that helps your question. I hope that answers your question. All right, guys. I'm so happy you were here. I'm so happy you joined the live. I have to get on a coaching call next, and I'm having the 20% off of my coaching. You guys, if you're on my email list, you also got an email right now on this live today while we were talking. So go to your email and you can use those links there. Hi, Bobby Mitchell. Thank you so much for always supporting me with all your comments on my YouTube channel. I remember you, and thank you so much for those comments. I really appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Like, honestly, I wish there were words to talk about how much every single one of you mean to me. I know I can't go through all the comments and say Nelson, Tim, George, all of you guys mean, so much to me, and actually have that one-on-one, because it's virtual. And I know how hard that is, because I've just think about this all the time. And I hope I get the chance to meet some of you face to face, at least, even if it's through boot camp, or if you ever see me out. It's so funny, because sometimes with men, I know they notice me, but they're shy to approach me. If you ever see me, approach me and just say whatever you want to say to me. And I would love to shake your hand, give you a hug or something, because I rather know, and I don't want you guys to be shy just to say, Apollonia, I follow you on YouTube. I know your blogs. I see you on Channel 9 or whatever the case may be. And I love to know this stuff, guys. And this is where I can just give you my biggest gratitude and thank you besides here. So, and I'm a hugger, so I love hugs. All right, guys, I know I can chat along about this, but I can't wait to share what I have planned for you for next month. I got some great YouTube video comments out there that has never been showcased before. So excited about this. I love you guys. I'll see you if the 20% off coaching is full effect until Tuesday. I am here for it. I can't wait to see you in LA. And remember, you are always loved. Bye, guys.